Y'all already know this is Frederick the Mayor. I come with different layers and I never forget to say my prayers, and I hope you don't either. That's offended. But I gotta get into this whole Kid Cudi, Jim Jones situation. I'm gonna keep it tall. I'm gonna start off by saying I didn't know who the hell Kid Cudi was until I heard that remix from Jim Jones. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. I didn't know nothing about Kid Cudi, and I probably haven't heard a Kid Cudi song since. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not saying Kid Cudi is trash. I'm not saying Kid Cudi don't got hits and things of that nature, but I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't followed Kid Cudi. I haven't. I don't know if I was able to. I don't know what's going on, but he never popped up on my feed. I don't know. I don't follow. I have never followed Kid Cudi. I only know that song from Kim Cudi. And I'm not gonna even lie to you. I thought the one with Jim Jones on it was the original. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. That's what I remember the song for. I didn't even know. At first, when the song came out, I thought it was Jim Jones' song. I didn't even know it was Kid Cudi's song. But Kid Cudi got a lot of fans, and you got a lot of people that's more diehard, like heavy on the music when it comes to those type of genres and they type of favorite artists. But I don't know, Kid Cudi, ever since we came out, I just never really took to him. I never took to Kid Cudi. I don't know. I can't tell you why. I never thought his music was like, besides Day and Night. I can't even say I don't think his music was hot. I never heard none of his music besides that song.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
And if I did hear a song from him, I just don't know it was him. He probably got other songs that was really good, but I just don't know it was him. Like, I don't know who you are as an individual artist. That's just me. I'm one person. I'm quite sure his fans gonna come in the comment section. Kid Cudi was this. Kid Cudi was that. Kid Cudi was this. Kid Cudi was that.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Cool. But again, like to me, being a New Yorker, I'm only gonna talk about in New York. We didn't hear that song till Jim Jones dropped on it. And let's keep it real with the landscape and music. Even though at that time it was more like, coming from New York, we was kind of losing it. But '07, '08, we still had wave. You know what I mean? But right after that time, it basically all gravitated towards the south, and even during that time, you already saw the gravitational pull that it was going towards the south. But New York still had its weight up, and Jim Jones was definitely a heavy hitter. That probably was Jim Jones' prime, '07, '08, '09. To be honest with you, Jim Jones can take some credit for blowing that record up. I don't know what was going on inside the industry when he was already successful, but he cannot tell me that that record wasn't at least double, 2 to 3 times more successful after Jim Jones hopped on it. That's my personal opinion. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this whole Jim Jones, Kid Cudi situation. Because a lot of people was feeling like, Jim Jones is just running around capping. But from my ears and my experience, I don't think Jim Jones is capping. The truth is, I don't know who Kid Cudi is without that remix, and that's just gangster. And again, I'm not a crazy Jim Jones fan or nothing like that. That's not even my position in life. Like for real, for real. Like I'm from uptown, gangster. But I call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? And real is real. And at the end of the day, I did not, yo, when I tell you I thought that was Jim Jones' song, like up until like probably a couple weeks ago. Yeah, well, and this dropped, like, it don't even make sense. Like, but yo, I want y'all to hear this story because it's a little baffling to me. Who do y'all believe? Y'all let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hype the video too. Don't play.
I'm, I'm just sitting here thinking, I gave your Kid Cudi. Nobody said thank you.
Remember, Jim Jones said that in his whip. Nasty.
Ungrateful.
On that remix, I never knew who he was until you jumped on the remix, the late at night.
Kid Cudi?
Yeah.
Man, Kid Cudi was a nobody. You want to know how Kid Cudi got born? I'll tell you about this story. Kid Cudi was nobody. He worked in the fucking store under Koch Records. I was signed to Koch Records. I didn't even know Kid Cudi worked down there. Lisa Brunson's nephew at the time was doing some work for me in my studio and shit. He's like, yo, I
want y'all to pay attention to this because Jim Jones is giving, hey, look, he might be giving the facts.
One thing about Jim Jones, like his story had been consistent about this Kid Cudi character. I watched a couple videos about it, so it looked like he really got some truth to it. Now, just because he was unknown as an artist don't make him a nobody, because a lot of people in his circle and the people around him knew that he was on the rise. So that doesn't make him a nobody. He just wasn't as lit as Jim Jones was by no measure at that time. Facts.
I knew about Kid Cudi before Jim Jones.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm just speaking from my perspective.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
See, I don't agree with that. I'm a little bit younger than Harlem Legend, but I did not know who Kid Cudi was before Jim Jones. I just think for a lot of dudes that's cap, especially if you're from Harlem. Like what song did we really hear before Day and Night? You mean to tell me you heard the Day and Night version in New York City before Jim? Like, nah, I can't go for that. I can't go for that, man. Respectfully.
Comment section and speak from your perspective. Jim Jones is saying, I'm the reason why he's even on. Pay attention.
There's these video directors, I want them to shoot a video for you and shit like that. I'm like, show me their videos. He showed me a video. End up being a Kid Cudi video they shot for free for him. He on top of the roof, looking crazy. They like, oh, this the kid that work inside the fucking rock and roll store on the couch. They just did it for him. And I was like, give me the record and I'll let you shoot me a video.
Sing Day and Night.
Kid Cudi.
You know how he was,
Jim Jones even goes to Drink Champs. He's everywhere.
how he got it started?
No.
Dudes wanted to direct the video for me at the time. So they came to my studio, played the video they directed. The video they directed was Day and Night with Kid Cudi. And I'm like, I'll let y'all do the video if you'll tell his kid, give me his beat so I could do the remix, so I could remix his record. Somebody ripped it off the internet from Hot 97 and they started playing it at Hot 97, and that's how Kid Cudi ended up getting this deal, and they cut me out the deal. He was a nobody. He wasn't even thinking about a deal. He just was working on his craft and he was working in a rock and roll store. He always was, I used to see him all the time, always wear slim jeans. He worked under Koch. That's the craziest thing. That was the
Wow. I'm saying, like, listen, the story don't seem too fabricated. It was a lot of starving artists back at that time. This is before the social media era where you had to like put in your bones, like work inside of a shop and be around the music just to get access to the studio, just so you could lay down a track. It was a whole different era. It was a whole different vibe, and you had to be there to understand. And the fact is, a lot of people wasn't there. That was you had to be outside era to be known. People had to know who you were from being there. And this is the social media era where anybody could just make up who they was, where they was, how they was. It's a bunch of just nonsense and tomfooleryism. But what I will say is that I didn't know who the heck Kid Cudi was. I think this story is more accurate than Kid Cudi is letting on, because like, think about it. Who wants to give somebody credit for their career? Think about it. Who wants to give somebody credit for their career? I just don't see that being something like an average person. And most artists are egotists. Just remember that too. I've been around a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? I'm a director. I'm a filmmaker myself. I've been around a lot of artists. And I'm telling you, artists are egotists. Man, when I tell you, they think they the best thing since ice cream. Every last one. So I could see Kid Cudi be like, nah, what, me? You made me? How dare you? Like, that's just how we are as human beings. Some of us just just don't want to accept the truth and be honest with you, because I don't know Kid Cudi without that Jim Jones remix, bro. Respectfully, I just gotta keep a spade, man. Y'all let me know in the comments, was Kid Cudi relevant before the Day and Night remix by Jim Jones? I don't know, man. I need somebody to let me know, because this is one of them ones that's a little bit wild, like, so I'm gonna be out, yo. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Y'all already know this is Frederick The Mayor. I come with different layers, and I never forget to say my prayers, and I hope you don't need one. Fendi.